Hello everybody.
Yeah, hi.
Hi, welcome back. Oh
Whoa,
my god.
we didn't. Hi, Sage. Hi, Danny.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Hi, Danny.
Hi, Sage.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
It would be better if we'd started this off properly. We just got too into TikTok.
We got all into TikTok and Twilight.
Yeah, and you know what? It's the first one of the year. It's been a couple weeks.
Yeah.
We missed you. I missed you, Danny.
I miss you. I think it's actually been like almost 3 weeks since we recorded.
Yeah, I think so too. Because normally we record
3
our
weeks on
episodes
Wednesday.
early. Oh my.
Because we last recorded on the 23rd.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's been a little bit of a break. It's weird. It went by so quickly.
I know.
It doesn't feel like it was 3 weeks.
No. It was a nice break for me, though.
No, for me, no, don't get me wrong. Here's where I'm at. Did I love not having to do anything to do with the podcast? Yes. Because it's just nice to take the break. However, I'm excited to be back. That sounded
Did
really
I say
aggressive.
in those 2 weeks off that I was going to do a bunch of research on all the future episodes so I wouldn't have to rush and do them later? Yes.
Yes?
Did I?
No.
Absolutely not.
See?
I know, I was thinking that today. I was like, my episode comes out on Monday. Fuck.
No, it's my episode.
No, it's not. It's me. You started last
shit.
season.
Oh, thank God. Oh, that sucks for you.
And I didn't do anything. I was like so committed to in like our week off to do stuff.
I
But although
totally thought
I
it was
did
me.
book off some time from work, so I'm excited.
Oh, yeah, how long?
I booked off a week. Yay.
Oh, nice. A whole week.
A whole ass week.
I've been thinking about doing that, but I
just like really needed to not be at work anymore.
Totally, that's fair.
Because I am stressed.
So I just want to take this new year. I'm going to shout out some of I just want to say, first of all, thank you so much to everyone who listens to us. Mm-hmm. We love you so much and we appreciate it. And I just want to kind of shout out some places that we actually have people who listen to us. So if you're from any of these places, hi, welcome. Thank you so much. So we're from Canada. We're from BC. You know this. So most of our listeners are in BC. We also have some in the States. So I think those are Danny's friends, right?
Probably. I fucking hope so.
Hi, Danny's friends. You better be here.
You know what? No, you know who I do want to give a shout out to
Who?
is somebody who is almost caught up and just learned about our podcast a few weeks ago. So I am like amazed. He has binged it. Thanks, Jojo. I haven't talked to him in a long time.
Oh my
But we talked last night for like not even a minute.
Yeah.
But he was like, I really like your podcast. I was like, yay.
Wow. Thank you,
Thanks.
Jojo. Hi. Welcome.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening.
We're not addicted to snorting candy and smoking paper anymore, I promise.
Not anymore. Yeah, that's in the past. But so yeah, we all States. We have Germany, which I think your friend is Sarah. Yeah. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Sarah in Germany. Maybe there's other German listeners.
I think there
know.
is because the number is higher than
1%.
Than 1%. So
hi, my other German listeners. It's so pleased to meet you. We have Russia. We have Portugal. That's our newest. We have someone in Portugal. Hello, Portugal. We have the Netherlands. We have India, and we have the UK. Woo. So, oh my God, I'm smiling so big. Thank you so much for listening to us bitch and moan and ramble and talk about murder. We love you. Oh.
I feel like I was supposed to say something.
I mean, I was leaving it up to you to take over, but that's okay. I didn't have anywhere I was going with it. Just thanks for being here. And I gotta say, guys, I'm looking at the numbers right now. I'm gonna refresh to make sure it's the most accurate. But we are at 999 listens. Oh my God! This is crazy. That is a solid amount of listens. And so with that, we have a little bit of a celebration we're gonna do. Danny, what are we doing?
Once we hit 1,000, which I mean,
soon.
One fucking person.
Someone listen, damn it.
One damn person. We're gonna be doing a giveaway. Mm-hmm. We're gonna give away some stuff. We don't have it all together yet, but we've got some cult books, some serial killer books, like a true crime puzzle book.
Yeah.
We're going to be throwing in some of our favorite, like, little snacks and
candies.
Some candies. We, of course, wouldn't be a giveaway without Silence of the Lambs.
The Lambs, of
so
course.
if you haven't seen it, we've thrown it in there.
Yeah.
Might throw in our favorite horror movies. I don't know. We'll see.
Honestly, we're having fun with it. We're just peppering in some shit here and there. And yeah, so we're gonna be doing that. So we're gonna lay down some housekeeping. We're gonna tell you the rules right now. We're also, of course, gonna make a post explaining everything, so you don't have to listen to this 30 times to understand the rules. But we are gonna start. We're opening it on the 18th.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, oh shit! I almost dropped my microphone, but I didn't. So just be ready for that. We're not doing it right now. We're starting it next week. On Monday when we release our episode, the giveaway will be open.
Yes.
Okay.
We're making a post, so you'll have to interact with the post.
Mm-hmm.
Tag 2 friends in the comments for 1 entry, and if you would like an extra entry, throw it in your story. But make sure if you throw it in your story tag us in the story, because we don't see it if you just post it to your story.
Yeah.
So you have to tag us in the story as well.
At silenceofthehags.
Yes.
You can also at me if you want. You can also at Danny.
Our names.
At all of us.
As long as we see it.
Yeah.
Just make sure we see it.
Totally.
And then we'll do a random draw, but it is going to be Canada, U.S. only.
Yeah.
Because shipping prices are
expensive.
insane.
Perhaps, maybe at like 5,000 views, we'll ship worldwide.
Yeah.
But for now, I'm so sorry. Canada, U.S. only. I just shouted out all our amazing other country listeners. We love you, and it's coming. But
yes.
Soon. Later.
Yes.
Not now. So get ready for that. Get excited for that. Danny's super excited. She's been buying stuff like constantly.
I need to simmer down.
You know what? Don't ever.
I love giving gifts to people, even people I don't fucking know.
Yeah, gifts are so fun.
I don't even know who this gift is for, and I'm so excited, and I've already bought so much stuff for it. I don't even who's it going to. I don't know. Who am I buying for? No idea, but I'm having a ball.
Well, I also think too. I don't know. It's just like it's just a milestone. It's a big deal.
And it's a big thank you.
Excited.
I'm like so appreciative of even if I would do a giveaway to everybody if I could, but I am not financially in that time of my life.
Me neither.
Even to just be able to say thank you to one of you.
Yeah, absolutely. So thank you, everyone, and be excited. Get ready for that giveaway. It's going to be good. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be funky. It's going to be fresh.
Yes.
So I feel like, was there anything else I wanted to touch on? I knew I should have written it down. I don't think so.
I don't think so.
So I guess without further ado, we're going to get into our mini-sode.
Yeah. So if you guys don't already know, we did all these like polls on our story, and that was for you guys to choose the words that you thought would make the best murder for us to research. Not easy.
No.
I went in thinking it was going to be a lot easier than it was, honestly. So the top 2 were lemons and knitting needles.
Well, okay. To be fair, the top 2 were technically lemons and Russian, what's the word?
Russian nesting dolls.
Russian nesting dolls. I got Russian nesting dolls, but bitch, when I tell you there's nothing on the internet, it's true. There's nothing there. All I could find was I got into people getting eaten by animals, like whole, because that's kind of like a Russian nesting doll. If you don't know what those are,
a pregnant lady getting eaten by a snake. Russian nesting doll.
That's a Russian. That is a Russian nesting doll. Horrible. I watched a video of a woman getting swallowed whole by a snake. So I'll have nightmares about that later, but that's fine. Don't tell my therapist I watched that. But anywho, point is, it eventually even got into vor. I'm not explaining what that is online, so you look that up if you want to know what vor is. So I moved on to knitting needles, and that was much easier. So we're at Lemons and Knitting Needles.
Lemons and knitting needles.
Which kind of sounds like a cool podcast name. We should change it. Lemons and Knitting Needles.
I will say I I didn't cheat like Sage. But
excuse me. Oh my god. Slanderous.
I found a lemon murder, but it's very short. There's no names of the murderer. So I went on to something else that had the word lemon in the title. So
that's
soon to come.
That's like not cheating, but
not lemons, but not lemons.
It's
but
whatever.
There's lemon in the lemon, so lemons? I don't know.
Lemon this, lemon that.
Lemon.
Okay.
So I'm gonna kick us off here with our real lemon murder. It's very short.
The
very
real
short.
lemon murders.
Yes.
All right.
It's a short one. It's not very big, but it does have to do with lemons. So sometimes when life hands you lemons, you murder somebody.
Oh.
You know, that's what
how
you do.
that saying goes, right?
That was the case for a man in Turkey.
Okay.
So, he is not named in all of the articles, everything. He is referred to as M.O.
M.O.?
M.O. Also very interesting. Yeah, Mo.
M-O.
But like, no, like M.O., like
Modus
M.O. Yeah.
operandus.
Yes, exactly. So, the victim is Ramazan Kavakalan. Might be absolutely butchering that, but you get the point. So he was a 42-year-old forestry worker, and his father was aware of his coworker's phobia and decided to taunt him. Sorry, not his father was aware. He was a forestry worker and a father.
Okay.
His father has nothing to do with this. So his coworker had a very big phobia of lemons.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Lemons are not that scary.
He didn't like them. The sight of them makes him gag. He does not like them. So Ramazan thought it would be funny to taunt him with a lemon.
That's fucking rude, honestly.
Yeah. And of
Phobias
course...
are not funny.
No. I would never kill anybody, but if you ever taunted me with a spider, like, that's it.
Game over.
No. You can, you know what, haha, send me videos. I'm not going to watch them. But yeah, whatever, that's taunting me. But if you came at me with a, like, real spider, IRL, no.
Yeah, it's
it's not funny. Not fucking funny.
It's not fucking funny.
Not fucking funny. So, Ramazan thought it was funny. Mo did not think it was funny at all. He actually went ballistic. He ran to his truck, fetched his rifle, and shot Ramazan at his desk.
Oh my...
Yeah.
Okay. Talk about an overreaction.
Yeah. So, 4 hours later, Ramazan died in the Torbali State Hospital.
Oh,
and in a police statement, Mo said, "I didn't have the intention to kill him. I just wanted to scare Ramazan after the lemon joke he made. I am so sorry that I have killed my friend. It is the lemon, you see. I cannot stand the sight of them. They make me crazy." I shouldn't be laughing because a man did lose his life. But they make you that crazy? Really?
Also, I thought that this was going to be like a year's or even months of taunting with lemons.
No,
like,
it was
he opens his work locker and there's a lemon there. And he opens his desk drawer and it's full of lemons. One time...
I wish, yeah.
Sir, you need to get a handle on your emotions.
I know.
Oh. Okay, that's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
That's
although
the lemon story. That's really all there is
like
to
that
it.
I know that happened.
Yep. There's a lot of articles.
All right.
Every article is only like 2 sentences on this.
Mo, you're a little bitch.
Mo, yeah, it's a fucking lemon. I understand.
What?
Lemons don't move.
Yeah, lemons don't move. Lemons don't have brains. I mean, I guess if you get lemon juice in your eye, it hurts.
But you know what's a weird phobia that people have?
What?
Cotton. Like literal cotton. Yeah, there was a girl I went to school with, and she literally, like they made her gag. Like, the sound of cotton, like when you, like, pinch, like, a cotton ball. You know, that, like, weird kind of,
It's a pretty bad sound.
It's a pretty bad sound. But, like, she couldn't even look at them. Like, she'd literally gag.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, because I can kind of understand... Like, I can get, like... Because cotton could, like, technically, I guess, like, if you breathe too much cotton in, it can, like, get caught in your throat and, like, I don't know, suffocate you or something. So, like, I can see that. But... a lemon's too big to get down your damn esophagus, sir.
I know.
So.
What's the issue, my guy?
You know what sound I hate? Or, no, it's more of a feeling. It's like, you know what makes me want to... Ugh, I just got a shiver thinking about it. It's like wet wool, like, in between your teeth. Like that... I'm getting shivers. Oh, it's horrible. Yeah, like that squeaky... Oh, God, it's horrible. Okay, I have to stop talking about it. Oh, my God, moving on. It's so horrible. Okay, well, thank you for that.
You're welcome.
So, I'm gonna keep this truck moving, and I did a knitting needle murder. So, in early October of 2016, in Bridge Creek, Wisconsin, a 73-year-old man named James J. Bonkchowski stabbed and strangled his 75-year-old sister to death and left a knitting needle sticking out of her chest.
What the fuck?
Yeah, their dog was found stabbed to death in another room of the home.
What?
So welcome back, y'all.
Why?
Oh, you'll see. So the police found the body of Alexandra Sandy, or like Sandy is her nickname, Marifke, after being called in for a wellness check. Cause of death was difficult to conclude and was classified as a complex homicide. There had been a vicious struggle, and James, the brother and the murderer, was found at the scene of the crime with blood all over his hands and clothes, with a broken cane and a broken bed frame, also found in the home. James was taken into custody immediately with bail set at $500,000. Yeah. After an autopsy was performed, 6 stab wounds were identified. Additionally, there was evidence of asphyxiation, as Sandy had fractures on her neck, and a bloody phone cord was found poorly hidden behind the microwave. And then, of course, the knitting needles just standing straight out of her chest. So here's the tea on that. James's public defender, because he couldn't afford his own lawyer, so he was appointed a public defender. She ordered a psych evaluation to see basically his mental competency. And during this, he was diagnosed with stage 2 dementia. Yeah, James's wife said that his condition had gotten much worse after he was given anesthetics for surgery he had earlier that year. And he is a Vietnam Air Force veteran. So, PTSD plus dementia plus undiagnosed plus unmedicated apparently equals stabbing your sister and your dog to death, and then also knitting needles.
God.
So yeah, that's mine. It's pretty fucking brutal and lame. But short. It was open and closed. I mean, they found him there. It's not like he ran or anything. So, yeah, not so good. Not so good at all. Yeah. Point is, hide your knitting needles, folks.
Yeah, that's rotten.
Oh my god, I knew a girl. Oh god, I forgot about this. This is a recovered memory. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
So, speaking of knitting needles, maybe this is why I suggested knitting needles, so I could tell this story right now. I knew a girl when I was in elementary school. I was in elementary school. I think I was in grade 3 or 4. I knew a girl who I was friends with who stepped on a knitting needle, and it went through the bottom of her foot out the side.
Whoa.
Yeah. Oh god, it's horrible. And so she was out of school for a while because she literally, like, you know the arch of your foot, or not the arch, sorry, like right in the center of your foot, and then like if you're holding your right foot in your hand, one side's the arch, the other side's the outside. It went through her foot, through a diagonal, through the outside of it. Yeah. Could you fucking imagine? And it wasn't even like a really thin knitting needle either. It was like a solid one.
Ew. Ooh,
I don't even know how that happened. Was that knitting needle standing straight up?
Maybe.
Now that I think about it, there's some holes in this story.
Ew. I mean, I've stepped on an earring before, and it like went into my foot, but that was about it.
Once, when I was younger, my stepmom Des made us really awesome Kiss costumes. I think my picture is up on the internet of me in a Kiss costume. I think we posted it before.
Oh yeah, it is.
Well, I had those Kiss boots,
Mm-hmm.
and in order to get the silver, the silver studs on the side of the heel,
Mm-hmm.
they're just thumbtacks.
Ooh.
And we went to go to my grandma's to go trick-or-treating, and one of the thumbtacks fell out in her house. And she stepped on it and went, ow! And I was like, what? And she, lifts her foot up and pulls a full thumbtack up to the thumbtackness out of her heel.
Ew.
And she was just like, ow!
Heel's not that bad.
Heel's
not that bad. Actually, that's where the earring went, fully into my foot.
Ugh.
It was in my heel. It's not that bad.
I feel like that's horrible.
No, it's worse on the soft part of your foot. Because your heel's just all, fucking, weird thick skin. Calloused.
You're right.
You know? It's not that bad. I stepped on a bee on the arch of my foot.
A bee?
That was bad. Yeah, that was bad.
Oh,
it fucking hurt.
That.
And I'm an anxious bitch, so I don't like to show weakness in public. And I was in a lot of pain, and I was literally walking with my friend at camp, and I was like, I just stepped on a bee. And she was like, what? And I was like, I just stepped on a fucking bee. I was like, my foot had an anti-arch. It was so swollen.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it fucking hurt. And then it was funny because then we walked up to the nurse's station and we were waiting there, and as we were sitting there waiting for her to get back, this other girl who got stung by a bee in her arm or something, and she was screaming bloody murder.
Oh,
and I was
god. You're like,
you look like
bitch.
A damn fool. I'm sitting here my foot's swelling up.
Yeah. You're like, this is fine. She's sobbing. And you're like, yeah, but was it your foot arch? Yeah. No, I didn't think so. Oh my god. I've been stung by a bee, I think, only twice. One on, my forearm, and then one on, the soft, fleshy inner part of my upper arm. And I had a rash from the second one for literally, 3 months.
I've also only been stung twice. Once I stepped on it, the other time I knelt on a bee. So
God.
I'm not touching grass anymore.
That is terrible. Those are terrible places to get stung.
And I got stung when I got stung on the knee. I was in my grandma's backyard. I think I was 9.
Nana,
I was pretty young.
You didn't protect Danny.
Oh no, my god, it's my grandma. Because apparently I didn't know this. Apparently, if you get stung by a bee, you're supposed to rub an onion on it.
What?
It makes the sting go away. It actually did work, but
Okay.
That was the first time I'd ever been stung by a bee, when I knelt on it. So I was like, what the fuck? And I was crying, and I'm on the ground because I don't know what I was doing. I was a child. I think I was pretending to be a fucking dog or something. So I was running around on my hands and knees in the yard. And my grandma just comes out and grabs my foot and yanks my foot out from under me. So now I'm laying on the fucking ground, and she's rubbing an onion on my knee. I'm like, what? Fucking tears. I'm like, oh. It's what the fuck is going on?
And she's like, just trust me.
Yeah, she's like, trust me, it'll work, it'll feel better. I'm like, what the hell?
And then it did.
On? And then it did. So
okay,
thank
you know what?
Nana.
Thanks.
I mean, I was mildly traumatized having my literal feet whipped out from underneath me, but
yeah,
it's fine.
It's just face first into the ground. Imagine if there were more bees, Nana. Did you think of that?
So, yeah, this one's not very nice. It's not a lemon, but it is Lululemon. So,
okay.
lemon.
Okay, lemon.
Right?
Yeah,
it's in there.
Totally
When I
works.
searched up lemon murder or murder involving lemons, this one was the one that came up everywhere. I totally forgot about this murder, actually. I do remember this, but I totally forgot about it until I was looking it up, and I was like, holy fuck. Yeah, I guess that counts. So murder involving lemons is Lululemon. So the Lululemon murder occurred on March 11th of 2011 at a retail store located in Bethesda, Maryland. Bethesda?
How is
Bethesda.
Is it spelled like Skyrim? The Skyrim Bethesda?
I have no idea.
It's the only. I just know words in relation to Skyrim, so that's how I work.
ESDA.
Yeah, that's Bethesda.
Bethesda. Okay.
Yeah, like Skyrim.
It was in Bethesda, Maryland. So Brittany Norwood, a store employee, murdered her fellow coworker, Jana Murray.
Ugh.
The case received a lot of media coverage and became known as the Lululemon Murder.
I bet Lululemon loved that.
Ooh, yeah.
Jeez. They're like, it happened in a Lululemon. It is not a Lululemon product.
I know.
No, that pretty much makes it a Lululemon murder. I hate to tell you.
So the drama began within an after-hours confrontation between Norwood and Murray. Two sales clerks at the luxury yoga store apparently triggered by Norwood's attempt to steal a pair of yoga pants. The clash somehow escalated into a mind-numbing frenzy of violence in which Norwood bludgeoned, choked, and stabbed her coworker to death using 5 different weapons and inflicting 331 separate wounds.
They're not that nice pants. Like, they're good?
Yeah. Bless you.
Thank you.
One of her murder weapons was also a mannequin.
Oh my god!
So this bitch went into like a blind fit of rage. Yeah. So disgustingly, Norwood coolly set out to cover her tracks and present the chaos as a result of an attack by a pair of masked intruders. So in this scenario, she played herself as the victim alongside Murray, but they only killed Murray apparently. So,
sorry, cameras where?
Yeah,
what's a
literally.
camera?
I guess there weren't any cameras because...
What?
Yeah, there nowhere did it say, and we got camera footage and saw this. It literally, like, so I think
no
this was...
wonder she was trying to steal fucking leggings.
It was in the back. I think that's why maybe there was no cameras.
What?
I still don't understand how you would... I don't fucking know.
How do you run
a
business like that?
So, yeah, I know. So, to make the ruse credible, Nor gave herself a few minor wounds, bound her own hands and ankles, and spent all night lying there in the store, waiting to be discovered next to Murray's battered corpse.
Okay, so if you beat somebody to death and then give yourself like a split lip, no one's gonna believe you.
Mm-hmm.
Also, how do you tie your own hands together?
It's not that hard.
Well, I've never done it, I guess. But
let's
okay,
refer to the bondage community.
Yeah, BDSM team, where are you at?
DIY. Show us how to do it.
Yes, please.
So she told the police that her and Murray had returned to the store on Friday night after it had closed to receive something that Norwood had forgotten. When they did, she said 2 men had followed them into the store, assaulted them both, and killed Murray. So a manhunt actually ensued. So police looked into local data on ski mask sales. They offered a $150,000 reward for anybody who had seen these men. They even tailed a man who fit the description of one of the killers.
Wow.
Yeah. So only 7 days later, on March 18th, they arrested Norwood, and her story did not add up. The only bloody footprints the police found were Norwood's.
Okay.
And those were made by shoes that were found at the crime scene. Her bruises appeared to be self-inflicted, and she was tied up in such a way that she could have done it herself. And also, neither of them were sexually assaulted. And she had said that they both were.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So her attorneys had sought after the sentence of the sentence of life with a chance of parole.
Yeah, because that's like kind of next level. Like, not only did you do all that awful shit,
then you fucking lied about it, and like.
Well, and you like really, and you
tried to play the victim yourself.
She lied pretty good for a whole week. Like a week is a long time.
Mm-hmm. So this was a little snippet from her trial. So she said, "I don't even ask this for myself," as she dabbed her tears with the tissue. "I truly ask this for my family, especially my mom and dad." The judge was absolutely unmoved.
Good.
This is what the judge said. "I have no doubt, Miss Norwood, that you are a deeply troubled woman. However, my sympathy for your plight, ma'am, does not begin to approach what I feel for the Murray family."
Good.
So he said, "With or without parole, you will live, you will see another sunrise, another sunset. It may be through a prison window. There'll be Christmases, there'll be telephone calls, there'll be visits. The only visits Miss Jana Murray will have are those to her grave." I like this judge.
I like him too.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that. Bruh. Yeah. Just straight up, that's awful. I'm glad that it sounds like they got, a really good judge.
Yeah. She got life without parole. And that judge literally had no fucking sympathy for her.
Good. I just, like...
Over a pair of yoga pants.
You
were trying to steal.
And you beat her to death.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. No way to murder somebody is okay. Mm-mm. But that wasn't, just I'm really angry in the moment. Do you know how long?
There were 331 wounds.
Yeah.
On her.
Like, that's not...
You intended to kill her. That's not
and that's not a spur of the moment. I pushed her really hard and she fell and hit her head and died. That's not what it is. It's not, I got really mad and, you know, I punched her in the head a few times. That's 331. Have you ever hit a punching bag before?
Literally.
That's not easy to do.
No.
That takes determination, and she would have gotten tired and had to push through it. So, yeah, you don't deserve any sympathy, because that isn't just a I made a mistake. That's maybe I started making a mistake and then I buckled down and did the work to completely end this poor girl's life.
Yeah. Well, and there was a lot of fucking, like, she used a lot of things to, like, there's, like, a picture of some of the things she used to attack her, and it was, like, like, X-Acto knives, paintbrushes, like, shit you just find around the fucking store, anything. Like, she had, like, a little hammer, mini, like, one of those little cash boxes, like the handheld, like, not handheld, but you know, the small ones? Yeah. Cash boxes, fucking Sharpies, pens, like, everything. Like,
what?
Jesus. She also had a hammer.
Fuck that. Yeah, no, that's, And I think, too, with the judge, it's good to hear the lack of sympathy, because, I mean, I just rewatched the Ted Bundy movie, extremely wicked and incredibly evil and vile, whatever it's called. I just rewatched it. This is kind of off topic, but kind of not. Because at the end, when that judge is making the speech, it just makes me so angry, because the judge is making a speech where he's saying, you know, like, this, you know, it sucks to see the lack of humanity in this room, and, like, I wish things had gone a different way. You're a bright young man. You would have been a good lawyer. I would have loved to see you practice, but you went a different way. It's just like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
Are you actually joking?
Yeah.
Like,
I sent you the picture of the back room also, so you can see it. Because, like, that shit ain't, like...
Okay. I'm opening.
It's like, I'll post the photos as well, but just so Sage can see them so we can talk about them as well. Like, that's a lot. Like, that's not like, oh, we just got into a fight.
Jesus.
Yeah. Like, there is blood everywhere.
Oh, God.
You really, intended to kill her. If you saw, like, you guys will see the photos, but, like, what the fuck?
Over a pair of Lululemons.
They suck. They're see-through. They wear down really fast. They are not worth someone's life.
I was gonna say, I have never owned a pair, because I'm not here for $120 leggings, but, like.
Also, I'm not here for an owner who doesn't say thick bitches can wear his clothes.
Also, that literally has said that. That's not us reading it.
Also, sorry. Who looks the best in leggings?
Thick bitches.
Thick bitches, sir.
Yeah.
No one else. I shouldn't say no one else.
Yeah,
but skinny people, you look good in leggings. Leggings do something that no other clothes can do for thick girls.
Yeah. Shows off your assets and your
assets in the
best possible way. Either way, fuck that girl. That sucks. You deserve life in prison. That poor family. That's awful. Yeah. All right. Well, actually, maybe this is good, because my next one is a positive note.
Oh, okay, cool.
So this isn't actually a murder or a crime, but I just read it, and I thought that it was really lovely. So I figured I'd use this as my second talking point. So basically, what this is we have a knitting club that provides refuge for teens from high crime neighborhoods. Yeah, so it's actually really, really lovely. Yeah. So there are communities. Disclaimer, I'm reading an article here, so just allow me to sort through that. But there are many communities where Mary Visconti, who is the CEO of the Better Boys Foundation, there are neighborhoods around where she lives where students grow up in impoverished areas where crime rates are high. And in North Lawndale, this is all in Chicago, sorry. In North Lawndale, nearly 40% of the residents who live there live under the poverty line, and 30% don't graduate high school, according to a U.S. census. To be fair, this is from 2010, the census that they're referring to, but that's the last numbers we have, basically. And so Visconti decided to basically try to find an out-of-the-box way to kind of help and combat these issues that they're having, to help kids have like a positive way to get rid of frustration or even just something to do, you know. And so she decided to start a knitting club.
That's really nice.
Which is really nice. And basically she rounded up donations of yarn and knitting needles. She hired an art teacher, and she created Knit Lab, which is called a Fiber Arts Workshop. So she says that once kids got over the trauma of learning to use the needles, they really picked it up quickly. And part of their logic behind the group was that they could form a community. And it says here that the knitters are a tight group. So it's really,
nice.
really cool. Yeah, it's really great. It's basically, they just created a knitting club because knitting, I don't know, if you guys haven't knit before, I have. It is a lot of fucking concentration. And it's actually really relaxing because all you're thinking, you have to think about it, but it's not like a stressful thing. It's just, you just have to think, okay, and now I do this, and then I loop this, and then I do this.
Yeah, you gotta concentrate on it.
Exactly. So it's giving your mind something to do. It's taking your mind off of, some of the not so fun things that are maybe part of your reality. And it's giving you a group of people to go see, and, you create friends in a positive environment. And it's just, I just think it's really, really lovely. And it's really great too because now not only are these kids having something to focus on, but they're actually learning a skill that's really, really useful. And a lot of the kids are saying that, at first my hands kind of hurt and that was whatever. But now she doesn't have to buy so many things that she used to because she can just make them herself. So it's giving them a sense of accomplishment because they're able to create things for themselves, and then they can also even use them and sell their sweaters. So it's just, maybe it sounds a little bit weird that, they're starting a knitting club, but honestly, it's really, really lovely. And it's apparently done a lot of good for the community.
That's lovely.
So shout out to Knit Lab. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's just, I just thought it was really lovely and it makes my heart happy, and I wanted to share that with everybody. And I think that maybe that's a good one after that.
Yeah.
That horrible story.
Bitch.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, since you said rotten. My friend who has been listening to the podcast thinks that we should do a drinking game. And she says that we should take a shot every time you say rotten.
Every time I say rotten, do I say it a lot? Oh my god, no!
Oh no! No, it's okay. It's cute. You do say it a lot. I say you say it at least 2 to 3 times every episode. It's okay. It's cute. Don't worry.
There's a lot of rotten things in here.
There are a lot of rotten things. But yes.
Oh,
so,
I'm never saying rotten again in my life.
No, it's so cute. I love it. It's like your thing. It's like your catchphrase. Like
Rotten?
if we were to make t-shirts, if we were to make t-shirts with catchphrases, yours would just say rotten.
Rotten.
Period. Yeah, totally. Okay, well that concludes my stories, and I think that concludes your stories too. So I think a little bit more housekeeping. What do you think? Sounds
What kind
right?
of housekeeping?
What our next season is about, or our upcoming season.
What this season is about.
This season, our season 3. Happy season 3, everybody!
Yeah.
So exciting. What's it about, Daddy? Tell me.
Yeah, so if you guys don't already know, you haven't been listening.
Yeah.
It's going to be
If
about
you don't
cults.
already know, go back and listen. Yeah.
Yeah, go back
Cults,
and listen.
cults,
It's on the
cults,
Instagram, but it's all about cults. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, we threw a cult book in our giveaway. So if you guys want to learn about some cults that we probably won't get time to talk about because we only have, 8 episodes? 8 full episodes a season?
Yes.
So, yeah. We're only going to talk about 8 cults this season. So if there's more that you guys want to learn about.
Maybe even less if it's a really intense one. Who knows?
True.
I'm thinking this might be the season that we do a few double episodes. So,
yeah.
we'll see.
TBD.
Yeah. But yeah, so we're really excited about this one. This is going to be interesting. It's going to be creepy. If you have any cults specifically that you want us to talk about,
send us a
let
DM.
us know. We're here for it. I think that, as we established earlier, it's Danny's episode next. So next time you hear from us, Danny's gonna be telling us about some culty shit. Some culty shit. I'm so excited. I don't know which one she's doing. I don't even know if she knows which one she's doing.
No, I sure fucking don't. I have a few. At first, I was thinking the Ripper Crew, but that one's like very murdery, so I don't know if I want to do that one.
That's fair.
But
well, I wanted to do the Anthill Kids. They're from Quebec.
Okay.
But I don't think I'm going to, because the most violent shit I've ever heard in my life.
Oof.
Brutal.
Nasty.
Brutal. I'm going to tell you a little bit.
Okay,
oh my god, content warning. So in this cult, Rob Theriault is the cult leader in this, and they all think he's God. Classic cult. And they're not allowed to go to hospitals, basically.
Oh.
And this one woman, she gave birth, but she gave birth at the compound or wherever they lived.
Mm-hmm.
And her fucking uterus prolapsed.
Oh no.
Which I didn't even know was a thing. And they all had to do a lot of hard labor. So she had to do hard labor, even with the fucking prolapsed uterus. And that the hardcore labor added to that made her uterus droop until it hung 3 inches down from her vagina.
Oh.
What? And then Rock's thing was that he liked to perform surgery, even though he was not
a fucking doctor
at all. Didn't even
and not in a hospital.
Yeah, none of it. He didn't even. It's not even like he did a year of nursing school or something.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. You know what he did to fucking put it back up in there? You can even cut this out. I don't even care. I just want to tell you. 2 things. One, he just punched it. To see if it would go back. Not how the body works. And then the other one, he made a fucking wooden cork. And just popped it in her vagina to keep the uterus in. That was his solution. Didn't work. She snuck out and got a partial hysterectomy from a hospital, but yeah. And that's not even like the worst of it. That's just like the wackiest of the horrible shit.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so I don't think I'm gonna do him. At least not this time.
Which one was that?
This is Rock Theriault and the Anthill Kids. Yeah, there's a great last podcast. That was their most recent little series they did on last podcast on the left. Nice. You know I love them. And that was their most recent kind of little series they did. So it's pretty fucked up. If you have a spare 5 hours, listen to it's a 3 episode one, so listen to that.
Jeez.
Anywho.
Jeez Louise.
Moving on, I just needed to share that. Yeah, it was
thank
crazy.
you.
So
I've never heard
we're not
of
doing
it,
that,
so.
but I didn't either. That's the crazy part. And they're from Quebec, man. Yeah.
That's why.
So yeah, I'm probably gonna do a Manson moment here, because I mean when I say I love him, I don't mean I love him. He's horrible person. I think he's so interesting. Yeah. I think Danny doesn't agree, but I think he's so crazy.
Yes.
He's just like, what? I just think it's interesting because he's like, he didn't kill anybody, but it was his fault, you know? Yeah, it's a lot. You'll see. Anyways, more housekeeping. Wait, no. Do we have anything else we want to talk about?
I don't think so.
I don't even know how to do this anymore. I've forgotten.
I know. I don't think so.
Where can they find us? Where can you guys listen to us?
On Pocket Casts, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, Anchor, Overcast. I think that's all of them.
Welcome back, guys. We missed you. We're super excited to be back. Don't forget about our giveaway.
Yes.
And Monday we'll be coming at you with some some culty cunty bullshit.
Sure.
Oh, God. Okay. Well, thanks so much, everybody.
Yes. Bye-bye.
Yes. Bye-bye.